So, you have a budget of 1500 bucks for your next timepiece. Despite how desensitized you may have become from spending so much money on these lovely little instruments, just the way I have, 1500 is still no small sum. With 1500 to spend, your array of options are vast, from Seiko to Tissot, Oris, and many microbrands in between, or 23 Parchi watches. The possibilities are near endless. Let's say you want to put all your eggs in one basket, or dollars. What do you pick? This is the Nomos Club Campus. The Club Campus is a handcrafted, manual-wind, three-hander mechanical watch that punches well above its weight class. While the rest of the pack feature common movements from major manufacturers with average accuracy, the Nomos prevails. Sporting Nomos's in-house alpha caliber, the Club Campus is a strong value proposition, and in my opinion, one of the best displays of German watchmaking this side of 10 grand. I mean, look at the finishing. But we'll get back to that later. The Club Campus is available in two case sizes, 36mm and 38.5mm. Call it 39. Or 1.535 inches for a smooth-brained imperial measurement using folks who already shy at the sight of anything metric. To that same tune, the campus measures about 1/3 of an inch tall. With my obese American wrist measuring in at 8¼ inches, I obviously gravitate towards the 38.5mm option, as it just suits me better. What may be a criticism by most is the exact blessing that makes this watch wearable for me, a lug-to-lug measurement of 48.9mm. Yes, the lugs are long for the case size, but every millimeter counts, right? Enough about the case size. All 18 dial options are fantastically colorful. This example is in non-stop red and features white hour markers with a faint light blue outline to sprinkle covert contrast and break up the red. That, coupled with the fact that this is a California dial, provides just the right amount of relief to make this piece versatile for formal or casual wear. Kind of like a more socially acceptable mullet, business up front and a party in the back. That was probably a bad analogy, but you get my point. Regardless of your dial color selection, Nomos keeps things cohesive, with a neon orange seconds hand at 6. All of this being paired to a sleek Alcantara strap, it's sure to appeal to most, even your vegan friends. Is it sporty? Well, while the Club Campus certainly doesn't present as the strong steel sports watch option that most are after today, it instead affords you a Calatrava-like wearing experience for those who aren't hedge fund managers, and still allows you a taste of luxury without the second mortgage on the house. Ah, the American dream. I digress. The Club Campus still has enough to scratch your sporty itch with Superluminova applied to the hour and minute hands and to the clearly legible indices at each hour mark. In its polished steel case, 100 meters of water resistance is achieved, so unlike a Calatrava, you don't need to take it off to wash your hands. Back to the in-house Nomos Alpha caliper. This is seriously good watchmaking, regardless of the dollar. Manually wound with 43 hours of power reserve and multiple finishing techniques on display, from ribbing and perlage to the signature Glashütte sunburst on the crown and ratchet wheels. This is a beauty. Blued screws hold things together and are contrasted by pink jewels. 17 of them to be exact. The best complication is there's nothing complicated here. Hours, minutes, and seconds at 6. That's it. Plenty enough to get the job done. The movement also produces 21,600 vibrations per hour, so it's operating at 3 Hz, and this whole package, the movement that is just 2.6 millimeters tall. That's pretty darn slim. Not Piaget ultra thin slim, but for the money, my god. The most complicated complication is which dial color to pick, and if you didn't spring for the $300 extra sapphire caseback like me, what you will elect to be your gratis engraving on the steel caseback. Yes, gratis means free, and free is fun. Personally, I'm glad I sprung for the sapphire caseback, as the movement is so beautiful, but saving $300 can add significance to your wallet and watch by way of the engraving, and further validates the somewhat stretch of a video title found here. Yes, admittedly I'm a sham. The $1,500 price tag only applies to 36mm models, and this is a 38.5, bringing it to a starting price of $1,650 plus another $300 for the sapphire caseback as mentioned previously. If you have a smaller wrist or are just plain bolder than I am, go for the 36mm variant. Or, while direct from the source is typically my recommendation, great deals can be found on pre-owned and new gray markets, bringing even 38mm with sapphire caseback models into the $1,500 range. What do you think? Is the Nomos Club Campus your favorite $1,500 watch? Let me know down below. And if you stuck around this long, consider liking and subscribing for more content like this in the future.